Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp with a Limp, and I'm here with just a quick video for you. I had myself a couple of gift cards, so I was able to use them to get myself a pack here, a little starter pack of the 148 Tactic. And this is in reference to the Kickstarters we're checking out. I had showed you guys the other day, showing the British starter pack that they had just released. This is the German Luftwaffe 5th Fallschirmjäger division starter pack that they have. It shows 148 scale, all the cool little stuff that comes with it. So I thought I'd do a quick unboxing now to show you guys kind of what comes all in this stuff. And then when that one comes in later, we can do some combat and show how the game plays out. I definitely like the little box though. You guys can see a small little pack, comes with everything that you need to have a game going. Handful of guys, the dice, the tokens, and I especially love these little scenery pieces. So let's pop it open and see what all comes in here. All right, so this is just a little slip. These slide right off, and we can pop the box, and hopefully this is packed well. All right, so open it up. Got a little foam on top. Always good to see, and I believe this should be our starter rules on how to play the game. Yep, start up, prepare to play the battle. So it's just a kind of quick reference on how the game plays, what all the stuff means, all that cool stuff. So the rules that you need to get going with the game, but there is a bigger set of rules that you can get that I know of that has like expanded rules. So if you want to kind of scale the game up, and I think you can actually add vehicles into this as well if you really want to go to that scale with it. I might get that rule book later on, but for now we'll just stick with our starter pack. And oh, okay, I know anyone who's paid attention to me for a little while knows why I'm very much unhappy right now. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. These are pewter. I hate pewter. I hate metal minis. That's a personal me thing. I'm not saying good or bad about the minis themselves. They actually look pretty decent. They feel pretty good for being metal. I just hate dealing with metal. I just do not like dealing with pewter. It's a me thing. I've never liked it. It doesn't glue well. You have to kind of finagle it. They can bend. Now the cool part is with the pewter, if it is bent out of shape a little bit upon arrival, you can bend it back relatively easily. I just don't like how it's kind of harder to work. But it is more durable than the resin, less durable than the plastic. So something to keep in mind. Looks like we got 4 guys. We got this one here. Looks like a little rifleman. We got another one here. Looks like another rifleman. These guys should all be riflemen, I believe. Doesn't look like a whole lot of construction actually needed, which I appreciate. I do want to just be able to clip these guys off and have them good to go. And it looks like there is I'm not going to rip them out of the plastic just yet. I'll do that later. But it looks like there's a good amount of detail on them for being pewter minis. That's actually not too bad. Let's see. We got another guy here. We got to attach his weapon. And you can see that it looks like the barrel's bent there a little bit. That's why I hate the pewter. I hate pewter. But like I said, you can bend that back without having to worry about heating it up. So that is one of the little benefits when it comes to pewter. Looks like these guys all have like backpacks and stuff. They should be actually kind of fun to paint. And we've got one more here. Get a little base out of the way. Get out of the way, base. Come on. Just out of the way so we can see our last mini here. Looks like a little submachine gun, maybe. Some backpack stuff we can attach to them. It looks like we got something attached to his hand out here. Is that what that piece is? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to check it out, see how these guys go together. But those are our minis. A little piece of foam. And here we go, our resin pieces. All right, and this is the key thing why I really love this. They're sealed. I'm gonna have to cut these guys out. Okay, I went ahead and cut out some of the pieces. This one I'm actually going to leave in the bag because I don't want to get the pieces lost, but it looks like one that we're going to have to glue together to make the wall. So that little corner piece wall, nice. And actually, you can hear it, it's got some heft to it. It's not light, not hollow. And we've got our little sandbag entrenchment here. You guys can see that is resin and nice and solid. I like that. Got some barrels back there and good detail. Like I say, good detail on these resin terrain pieces. Very nice. I like that. We've got a couple of these little shooting position type dealios, and they've got the circle right in there, so you can actually place the mini right into the center of it. I like that. A little bit of broken down wall, some ground, rubble, debris, same thing over here. So nice pieces. Looks like these should be pretty easy to paint up. A simple prime and then hit it with some wash, different colors, you'll be good to go. We've got our custom dice, because they do have the symbol there for the 6s, which is kind of cool, like that. Our pack of cards should be just our cards for our guys. And let's check this out, see what we got in here. All right, so here is our cards. Oh, cool, and they're actually named. Shows their stats here on the left, what weapon they're using. Oh, cool, these guys actually have the, I want to say SKS, but that's not what it is. I know that weapon and I'm brain farting. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to throw it in the comments. Got another one with a rifle, semi-auto, and ooh, a machine gun. We got a MG, what is that, FG42? Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Cool looking stats. And yep, the back side, the red side, I believe is their wounded side. So this number here, I know from what I've seen, is how many order tokens they can receive. So they can have up to a certain amount. This guy can have enough to do like aim shots. All right, so like you're not just shooting, you're aiming the shot for better stuff, or doing reaction fire or things like that. Definitely cool looking like that. And these are actually nice cards. Very fun, very nicely laminated. I like that. They will stick and don't have to worry about them getting all messed up if they get a little wet. All right, we got some tokens down here at the bottom. Come on, what we got at the bottom of the box? All right, so just so I'm not having to dig this thing out, because it is flush there at the bottom. You can see where some of the tokens have actually already fallen out, which is nice, because it means they're not in there so tight that you have to like cut them out or anything like that. I'm not sure exactly what all the symbols mean yet. We'll have to see that when we start playing. Looks like some type of bullet, shield. No clue, maybe automatic fire. I'm guessing this is maybe aimed fire. And then as far as the rest of the tokens, we've got a couple more sheets where these guys are just falling out of here. I know all these are action tokens that we use to represent the action points used for activating different guys. And then looks like a handful of different types of grenades. Stick grenades, pineapple grenades, and some smoke. Is it different on the other side? Yep. Some type of stat. Range maybe, and maybe strength, I'm guessing. Like I said, don't know the rules yet, just showing you guys what all comes in the box. I gotta say, all things considered, for what you're getting in a little starter kit, it is not a bad deal here. All the rules that you need to play the game, 4 pieces of terrain that you can use, and this is again just a single starter kit. You do need 2 at minimum to be able to play the game, or some other type of mini that you can use, okay? So if you already have bolt action figures or other figures you can use. And something I was actually kind of thinking about is like, well, I could use these rules with like core space figures if I wanted to go like sci-fi with it. You know, I guess there's no reason I couldn't do that. Just the thought tossing out there. But you get the 4 minis, 4 pieces of terrain, bunch of tokens, the dice, the rules, and it depends on where you get them. I've seen it anywhere to 40 to 50, roughly. Let's average it out and say 45 for a starter kit. That's actually not too bad for everything that you're getting, especially for the nice quality of the components. The cards are very nicely done. The resin pieces for the terrain are very nice. The tokens are nice and thick. The only thing for me is I hate pewter, so I hate that the minis are made out of that. Some people like metal minis, some don't. I just happen to be one of the ones that doesn't like metal minis. If you do, then definitely up your alley. I know that some of them have plastic minis though. Some of them have resin minis. Haven't figured out how to tell which starter kit has which. So just understand you might be getting one of those different types. Keep that in mind just in case you're like me and you don't like dealing with the metal minis. But all in all, it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, this one is one I'm definitely looking forward to trying out. I love the idea of like a very small fire team skirmish game where you're just dealing with a small handful of guys, you know, 4 or 5 guys on each side fighting over a house or a road or bridgehead or machine gun nest, whatever it is they're trying to go after, instead of all the big games, because sometimes you don't want to get out hundreds of troops and spread them all across the table and get your terrain set up, you know, take 30 minutes an hour just to get the game set up. This you can set up in a short period of time, throw out some scattered terrain and you're good to go within just a handful of minutes, and you're playing the game. That's one of the big reasons I definitely want to try this one out. Plus, on benefit, you don't have to paint as many. If you don't like to paint, a handful of guys is a hell of a lot easier to paint than 30, 40, 50 plus vehicles and AT guns and whatever else. So we will definitely be giving this one a check once I've got another team to try out, and we'll see how good 148 Tactic actually plays. I have heard good things. I like the videos that I've seen thus far, so I am definitely looking forward to trying this one out. All right, that's it for me on this one. You guys take care. I'll catch you in the next one.